Was using the girth line to start the game. Is that about getting some spot going after a week off?
That's exactly what it was. Yeah, it's a great observation. That line is always tremendously responsible for us, tremendously physical and energetic, and they create scoring chances as well, and they're obviously responsible on the defensive side of the puck. So that was the kind of start that we wanted to the game. And even though I know there were parts of the first period that didn't go well, which I'm sure we'll talk about, the first 5 or 6 minutes were excellent, and that was a big reflection on that first line, or sorry, I should say the starting line, and the energy they created right off the opening draw.
Kind of got outworked those first 2 periods.
I would agree with that, and the players would agree with that too, but I would say only after about the first 6 minutes. The first 6 minutes I thought we were actually really good, and then we got away from it, and the difference was we were just too far away from the puck. So instead of working hard to come back towards the puck in D zone and in neutral zone, we started kind of hoping it would get to us up the ice, and it didn't. And then a forechecking team like Edmonton puts pressure on you, creates turnovers, and that's how we got out of sync, and that continued through the whole second period. But fortunately in the third, the guys took ownership of it and righted the ship, and the third was much better for us.
Yeah, you got some clutch goals from some clutch players.
Absolutely, yeah. Some guys came through at big moments, important moments, and that was great to see. I thought that was a big step forward as far as just overall maturity of the group, poise of the group. Doug Bodger used the word professionalism in there, so that was a step forward and a day of growth, I would say, for us as far as our poise and professionalism.
So a couple of power plays, couldn't get in the zone, couldn't set up, and then a couple of power plays in the third period, you guys dominated. So what changed?
So a couple things. I thought the guys did a really good job of supporting the puck in the zone in the third period, but also supporting the puck on the entry. In the first 2 periods, we were again too far away from the puck as we entered the zone, and too far away from the puck in the zone. So thinking about Edmonton and their pressure, their penalty kill pressure, forecheck, and in zone allowed them to exit. In the third, we were closer to the puck, supported it better, allowed us to possess it more, and then create the chances that we needed.
So was Edmonton's hitting and physical play a factor, you think, today in taking a bit of time getting going and figuring out the strategy?
So I would say that's always a big strength of Edmonton's. They are extremely well coached. I have so much respect for Steve and his staff and how he has his team prepared. And we knew what to expect. We knew they'd be fast, physical, structured. We knew they'd want a forecheck. And again, I thought the response from us in the first 6 minutes was excellent, but then we got away from it. And that allowed them to create the pressure that they were trying to create. It allowed them to get the lead. And fortunately, as I mentioned, we were able to regain and find our game again in the third period, and that gave us an advantage for the rest of the game.
It still seemed that the Royals were a little more like panic feeling as opposed to settling down for most of the game, as opposed to what we've seen in the past. From any concern, or was that just different opponent, or what was the cause for that?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. The difference for me was, again, that from about 6 minutes into the period of the first period, all the way through to the second intermission, we were too far away from the puck. So we weren't working back towards the puck like we did in the first 6 minutes of the game. So that got us out of our rhythm, got us out of sync. It created turnovers. Now you have that feeling of chaos and disorganization, and that's what you saw for 34 minutes. And then in the third, we got back to the puck, both 5-on-5 and on the power play, and that allowed us to get back in our rhythm, get back in our sync, allowed us to make some plays past their pressure, make some passes around the pressure, get the puck on our stick more, and ultimately get a few goals.
Right, quick comment on Cade Oliver in the face-off circle. He had a great night. I got him as 100%.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pride in that, and that's why we use him not just as a centerman, but also sometimes as a second centerman. So you would have noticed late in the game we had 2 centers on the ice for that reason. Cade is extremely diligent in his preparation on face-offs. He studies it. He's strong and he's quick, so he's hard to play against in the circle. And he's great down low. So real proud of the work that he does, and that was a translation of his off-ice preparation and practice preparation into a game.
All right, and tomorrow, moving on to Vancouver, thoughts for them?
Expect much of the same. Again, another team that's very well coached, good structure, deep lineup, a lot of speed, and so we're going to have everything we can handle tomorrow for sure. It's going to take our very best effort to beat Vancouver, especially in their building.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good. Thanks very much. Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
That's all for you and Nick Chandler at home. You like the home cooking or what?
Yeah, I know it's always nice to score a big one at home. I mean, we were down 2-0 to get the crowd into it and the team into it is great.
You guys are kind of getting outworked, or early in the first, right through the second?
We came out strong for the first 5-8 minutes of the first, and then we kind of slowed down a bit, and that's where they kind of took advantage of us. I mean, in this league, you always got to play full 60, and if you don't, it's going to bite you in the butt.
Coach commented on the play that was great the first 6 minutes, and then because of the forecheck and the physical play of Edmonton, the puck was getting away from you. You got that turned around. But what was it? Do you think was it because they just brought some harder hits than you were expecting? You know, an out-of-conference team that you're not used to playing. What was the factor?
I think it's just some fundamental factors within our game. I mean, I don't think they took advantage of us. It was just that we kind of fell off our horse, and then that's when they kind of got up on theirs and they took it to us.
Was falling off your horse too with having a week off?
No, not necessarily. We practiced every day this week. I just think it was a little breakdown. I mean, nothing to it. I mean, we had a great start in the third, and actually a whole third period, which helped us get the win.
And then back at it tomorrow. What's your thoughts on learning from today and improving for tomorrow?
Yeah, today was a nice learning curve for us. When you lay off the gas pedal a bit, a team in this season to take it to you. But going forward, now we know what we need to do going forward, and we got to stick with it.